Exonate is a company that's going to revolutionise the treatment of blindness. So at the moment there are a couple of forms of blindness in the Western world. One is in diabetics and the other is age-related macular degeneration. Both of these, the treatment is an injection directly into your eye once a month. Not pleasant for anybody, not the doctor giving it, not the patient. We are going to completely change that by making it a twice-a-day eye drop, which should be much pleasanter and we hope will work better. I definitely think it can be. I think in biotech it's quite difficult to get an exit for early stage investment, especially if you're like us, you're doing wet biotech, but I think it's entirely possible. It's important that you don't waste money and you try to prioritise those experiments that need to be done rather than the nice to be done, and do killer experiments quickly and fast and stop programs if they're not going to work. And then I think you have to focus on where you're trying to take this company as quickly and efficiently as you can, and hopefully somebody in a big pharma company will buy it at an appropriate time. We began wooing big pharma right at the get-go. Before we even actually formed the company, we'd started to talk to pharma because we knew that that was the way to get an exit for our shareholders. We probably took about a year talking daily to Johnson & Johnson or Janssen Pharmaceuticals to get this deal done. It's a pretty good deal for everybody, I think, in that they are managing to de-risk our program. We are getting real expertise brought to the table and money. They will then decide whether or not they think our program has legs and take an option to license it, and then they will take the program forward through the clinic. We really opened the door of all of the important big pharma in ophthalmology in the world. So we talked to Japanese people, people on the East Coast, people on the West Coast. It was really important because we were entering a new therapeutic field to us, and we wanted expertise and we wanted to know what the questions they would be asking down the road were so that we had them answered when it came to due diligence. I used to work in big pharma and I left because I feel that it stifles innovation. That you go to work and you're actually just making progress towards objectives in big pharma. In biotechnology, we can really do the right thing and hopefully make a big difference to patients in a much more exciting way. I think that Sunil personally has opened many, many doors for us in big pharma. We have, through his contacts, a network of people who've come to help us. For example, if we're thinking about a particular target or a way forward, Sunil has introduced us to people who are working in that area. So it's been terribly supportive, not just from a financial point of view, not just working with his chemists, but in the day-to-day running and direction of this company. I think the next revolution in biotechnology is going to come from the link between AI and biotechnology. The two together are going to make a vast difference to healthcare. Sunil was a young man. He was working in a company that I'd invested in. We had a meeting where we were trying to work out where we would take the company, and we said, well, we really need to try and talk to somebody in GSK. And about 30 seconds later, Sunil said, next Tuesday morning, would that do? And we went, what, have you rung them already? And he said, oh, I thought you wanted to meet with them. They can do next Tuesday. That was my first inspiring memory of just get it done, move it forward.